Hey, hello everybody. Just my glasses here. Why does that come down on one? Okay. It's because I guess it takes a bit for this to show up as me going live. So good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 7:30 here in Northeast Ohio. How's everybody doing? Waiting to see if anyone gets notified. Okay, I got live chat set up. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and it's June 4th. Yeah, I know it's kind of early. A lot of people, different time zones, probably still in bed, or if you're overseas, probably ending your day. So I'd give a live stream, get up and get some practice with this live streaming. So go ahead and key in as type stuff in. Let me know what you're doing, what you're drinking. Okay, one person in. We had the internet company come out and they had to put in new lines for us. Turns out our lines were pretty antiquated, so that was a major problem. So they replaced the outdoor lines and they updated the router, and so things are going a lot better computer wise. Yesterday was a very rainy day, so I felt kind of bad for him being outside doing that, but he did an awesome job. He really did an awesome job. Hi Jan, how you doing? So today's June 4th. Today's my birthday. I'm 57 years old. Never been 57 before, so it feels kind of weird. Oh. So Jan, what have you been working on? I'm sitting here this morning drinking coffee, enjoying the morning. I'm working on my Asgard shawl. Oh, thank you, Jan. I got through the first part of the Asgard shawl. I found that the first 10 rows were a little rough. I'm used to exact, precise patterns where I'm counting every stitch. But once I got the hang of it, it's pretty easy. And then rows 11 through 16 are repetitive, and they're pretty easy rows. So it's turning out pretty good. Got to remember to move my stitch markers up, but this is kind of what it's like so far. It's very pretty. Yeah, this is going to be a big one, but I wanted it big, so, and I'm using the Mandela brownie, and got quite a bit of it used. I've got a couple blankets in the queue that I've got. After I get this done, I got to start working on. I did. Well, hello, Whiskey and Sunshine. Hello, new friend. I'm doing the ripple blankets. I did one with the Red Heart White and macaw, and I've got another one to do. And then I've got some very pretty yarn that I'm going to work with to do a ripple. I wasn't sure what to do with it, but then I thought the ripple will really make it pop. Let me grab some yarn here. Okay, well, there we go. So these are mystery skeins I got from Hirschner's, and that's one of them. Well, I gotta wind it up here. So that's what I'm gonna do 2 ripples with, and then yeah, the macaw is very beautiful yarn. My mom actually started both of these Afghans, and so I'm just gonna finish them for her. My mom passed away last year. That pink really popped. I was surprised how bright it is. Yeah, very surprised how bright that pink is. And I thought with this, it's kind of like a ecru off white, but that ripple will look really pretty. So that's so I got some Afghans coming up that I need to do. So what are you folks doing this morning? For my birthday, I didn't plan on doing any real work or anything. Just kind of relax, kick back, drink coffee, do some crocheting. Yeah, just kind of lounge around a little bit. Oh, you've been up all night, Jen. Wow. I went to bed fairly early last night. I'm also tired yesterday. Just couldn't get past the fatigue. So I got up this morning feeling pretty energetic. I've been up for about 2 hours. Yep, it's my birthday today, 57. Thank you, Whiskey. What day is your birthday? Well, I can start out with the thought of, just kind of lounging around, but I'll probably end up in some project. Hi, Maribel. How you doing? We had rain the last 2 days, so maybe when it warms up a bit, it's supposed to be in the 80s today. While the ground is wet, maybe I can pull some weeds without too much energy. Oh, your birthday's the 19th? My mom's birthday was the 19th. And I've got a brother who's a year younger than me. His birthday's the 8th. Maribel working. Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to get up in the 80s and kind of humid today in Northeast Ohio. So I don't want to be out there in the middle of the day trying to do stuff outside, get overheated. So Maribel, do you work first shift, second shift, kind of in between? I'm gonna grab this other box too. Ugh. First shift. Yeah, first shift isn't bad because then, well, the getting up early kind of not so good, but you get done early enough in the day where you can do other things. Too hot to sleep. Yeah, we're kind of heading into that season here. Yeah, we're a bunch of crazy Geminis. Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of birthdays in June. I've got some ice yarn, and I'm trying to figure out a project to do with them. I've got, let me get here. I have got 12 of these. It's the Picasso yarn, and I'm not sure what to make with it yet. But I like the colors of it. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I could do a cardigan. It's really soft, though, really pretty. Good morning, Melissa. Granddaughter is the 22nd. My granddaughter was born May 5th. So it's kind of a celebration day anyway. I got a son that was born October 10th. So his birthday month, birthday/Halloween month. He's about Halloween. He just loves Halloween. And my other son was born December 14th, and that's my mom and dad's anniversary. So I can't, it's not really a rainbow color. It's the blue, purple, green. They don't really give color names for the ice yarn. They just kind of go with the description. But I got to figure out something to do with it. I just love this yarn. It's so pretty. Hi, Trudy. How you doing today? Hey, April, Britton Farms Homestead. Good morning. I decided to go ahead and do a live and kind of do hey, it's my birthday shout out and spend some time with some YouTube friends. Yeah, it's very pretty yarn. And I'm like, wow, if I've got 100 patterns, I've got 1,000 patterns I could pick from, but I get indecisive. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I can't decide which one settle down and which one am I going to work on. Hey, Kay, how you doing? Hello, hello. So earlier I mentioned I was working on the Asgard. I think that's how you pronounce it, Asgard shawl. And I had won that as a prize. So I was pretty excited about that. And I started it, and I'm doing it with the Mandela brownie. I've got quite a bit. And so I got a pretty good start on it. And they are right. It is really pretty. Well, thank you, Maribel. I found that the first 10 rows were a little difficult, but I'm used to a different type of pattern. And so once I got it, though, I figured it out. I'm overthinking the pattern. And then rows 11 through 16 are repetitive rows, and they're actually pretty simple rows. So I'm going to be excited to have this one done. I don't have a triangle shawl for myself, so this one's going to be for myself. I'm doing really good. Last few days I've been kind of struggling a little bit, but I had those 8 hernias pushed back in, and it takes a while for the body to adjust, so to speak. So I'm doing really good now. Oh, Trudy, you don't have Mandela cakes? Oh, wow. Well, thank you, April, for the happy birthday. Yeah, I really like the Mandela cakes. They work up really good, and the yarn is not as soft as some of the others, but once you wash them, hey, not a problem. Then they soften up. Well, thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. So far, so good, I guess, because I've never been 57 before. So, but so far, so good. I'm having a really good body day, so I'm happy with that. Sitting here drinking coffee, and it was we had some dense fog this morning. That's burning off, and then we're definitely gonna have a very warm day today. It's supposed to be in the 80s. Hello, Sparkles Hope Chest. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So far, it is a very happy birthday. Well, we might have cake and ice cream later. Yeah, that's a possibility. My son's got to work today, and then after work, he's hitting the store. So, Trudy, happy birthday to your son. 21. My son will be 21 in December. I got another one that'll be 36 in October. Yeah, they're 15 years apart. Now, I was born the 4th, and my brother was a year later on the 8th, and then my mom's birthday was the 19th of June. So, what are people's plans for today? Yeah, oh, your daughters. Okay. You got 2 daughters, 40 and 36? Well, that's amazing. I've got 2 sons. So one son is at home with me, and the other one is I'm in Ohio, and my other son is in Wisconsin, the Milwaukee area. Oh yeah, Sparkles. Yeah, you're packing. No, Sparkles. Your first name is Pat. Okay, Jan. You're wanting to sleep? Yeah. If you've been up all night, I definitely would recommend getting some sleep while you can. Okay, Pat. I'm still trying to learn people's first names, and then when I think I know them, whoops, I still get people mixed up. I'm terrible with names. Somebody can tell me their name 3, 4 times. It just takes a while. I have to do that association thing, that word association. Your son was adopted when he was nearly 3. Okay. He's still your son, though. When I talk about children, I don't do the step or the half or the, I just full on sibling or child. The love is there. All right, Whiskey. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. And you have an awesome day. Thank you for the birthday wishes. You have a good day. Oh, Jan, you had twins? My goodness. 49 and 48. Oh, wow. All three close together. That's a handful. Well, I got some of my container gardening done. 16 months apart. Wow. That makes for a very busy household, Jan. So I got those growing bags and I put tomatoes in them. And then I did, we got the brick and built up part of a long line against the fence line. And I've got my peppers planted. I got my tomatoes planted. And they're thriving. I was kind of concerned about the bag growing, but it works out great. And then I've got some beautiful irises. So April, I got the 2 that you sent planted, and they're growing. They look great. I am working on the Asgard shawl. I want a free pattern, and so I've been working on it, and I've been using the Mandela brownie, and I got quite a bit. Then when I get this done, I've got to go back and I've got to assemble my cardigan, and I've got to assemble a sweater. Fiber Fox had a cardigan, and my sweater is from Bag a Day. Then I've got to get going on some Ripple Afghans. I got to knock those out. And then I've got some Blaze Orange yarn, and I've got to make hat, scarf, and mitten sets for my family back home. Oh, April. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought. I would have had to research it too because I didn't know about how to ship live plants. But they arrived great. I got them outside, and well, I waited till the frost. I kept them a couple days, got them out there, and there's new growth on them. So awesome. I'm really happy with that. And I missed you live last night. I was so tired. I went to bed early last night, and yesterday was kind of a rough day. But I woke up early this morning, and I'm feeling good, great, and wonderful. So hopefully it stays that way now. Yeah, some of the other folks here, check out each other's channels. And I love April's channel, Britain Farms Homestead. But I grew up on a farm in Wisconsin, so there's a lot of things I relate to with that. Yes, it turned out to be okay. I've got new growth on them, and they're doing great. But then I got them early enough too. Yeah, I'm well on my way to healing now. Spring checking, yeah, a little spring in my step now. So what's everybody else's plans for the day? Some folks got to work, some folks got projects, I'm sure. We got some drizzle outside yet, but once that lets up, I think I'll be trying to pull out some of the larger weeds. With the ground being soaked, it'll be a whole lot easier to get them out. Oops. So I'm going to finish up this row. Yeah, I can hardly believe it's Friday already. Where's the week gone? And it's already June. Oh my goodness. Where is the time gone? Seems like it wasn't that long ago and we were shoveling snow. Oh, okay. Judy's home from work. Trudy is home from work and has to get her son. Yep. Oh, while having dinner with friends. That's awesome. That always makes for a good evening. I don't really have a plan per se today. I just woke up and thought, well, whatever happens, happens. My phone hasn't rung yet this morning, so no plans have been made for me. Oh. I got another sweater I got in the works. I got to start over though. I got a frog, so I might as well start frogging while I'm here. You ever start with one hook, you end up with the second hook in your hand that's not the original hook, and then I clicked on the wrong pattern. So it's like two different projects in one. That wasn't working so good. Oh, thank you, Trudy. Thank you. So I might as well sit here and frog this out. I'm like, I'm gonna do it this way. This is the, let me go back and do this. This is the coffee shop yarn. I don't know if it's doing it justice. Here we go. And it's a really pretty yarn. And it's called Sundown. Okay. Something you wash warm. It's a lightweight 3. And it takes about 6 skeins to make an adult medium sweater. I think I've got 12 skeins. I'm not exactly a medium kind of person. So I'm going to do this on a Crystal Bag-A-Day pattern with a sweater. I think it's $7.93 or something like that. I have to look it up, but so if I figure out the math, I can make it my size. I hope. That's my plan anyway. Yeah, this house is actually my mother-in-law's house. And the woodwork in here, there's beautiful woodwork in here. When I walked in the first time, I thought, wow. But this house is over 100 years old. This neighborhood's kind of an older neighborhood. So, Trudy, what companies, what yarn companies can you get yarn from in where you're at? Do you depend, Trudy, do you depend more on the local dyers? Or do you have local yarn companies? We have quite a few companies in the U.S., quite a few brands, and then being in the United States, we have quite a bit of access to companies throughout the world. Well, thank you, Trudy. Yeah, my mother-in-law put that up when she moved in. She picked something that's kind of timeless. It's kind of a classic look. I really like it too. Well, I've never mailed anything to South Africa, Trudy, but yeah, the way postage is even locally, I can't imagine. I had to mail out a package through the post office, and because the person had a post office box, 6 skeins of yarn cost me about $18. So I'm like, wow. It'd have been a whole lot cheaper to go through UPS if I could have gone through UPS. Okay, you really don't have yarn dyers, okay, that you know of. Wow. So the czar is your currency over there. Hey, Dee, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. I decided to kind of go live and kind of celebrate birthday thing. So today's my birthday. I thought I better do it in the morning because everybody else in the afternoon will be doing their lives and everything else. So, and what are you doing this morning, Dee? Well, besides being up, glorious and fabulous, I'm sitting here drinking coffee and I'm frogging some coffee shop yarn. Yeah. That's what happens when you use 2 different hooks and 2 different patterns. This is called Sundown, and it's actually a really pretty yarn. I started out on a Crystal Bag-A-Day sweater, and I had 2 tabs open, and it was 2 patterns with 2 different hook sizes, and I got confused. So Yeah, I was very ecstatic to get the coffee shop yarn. For quite a while, it was sold out, and then I got a notification that it came in, so I scooped it up all I could. Folding done. Where's my scissors? Okay. My scissors came in from Amazon. These little suckers are sharp. Oh, opened the package and actually sliced my finger. I thought, oh my goodness, you lost me. Oh no. And then another thing I got is the yarn cutter pendant. Those are nice to have. Went to a small farmer's market. Oh, okay. April from Britain Farms. I recently went to a small farmer's market and they were showing how alpaca yarn was made. Very interesting, the process. Also got to hand out some alpacas. Oh, wow. That would be a very interesting process to watch. Definitely very interesting. Okay, so Dee, the audio is messing up. Is that me messing up? On my end, it looks okay now. Because that other live I did, I could tell it was me messing up because I could see it on my screen, but we just had our internet fixed, so now I don't know. So the audio's cutting in and out for Dee and Melissa. Okay, now it's showing my connection's unstable. Okay, bear with me. Okay. I'm not sure what to do here, so my computer's trying to fix it. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, it's fine now. Okay, good. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the stuff with the live, so it's new for me, kind of a learning curve, learning process. So I'm glad it's good now. Okay. Here in Canton, they're downtown Canton. They have like the arts festival, music festival, and they have. Okay, I just went blank. They have like a farmer's market, and they do the crafts and the produce, and they're starting to open that back up now. We got restaurants that are opening up, businesses that are opening up. About 6 blocks away, a restaurant opened up. They were open for about 2 weeks, and they had to shut back down. They were notified that someone had been in there with COVID, so as a 2 week shutdown, their employees had been exposed. Ohio has a lottery. When you get your shot, you're entered into a lottery, and there's a UPS an Amazon driver that ended up winning the $1 million lottery for the COVID shot. So Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to make some moderators. I'll have to go back through and figure that one out for the moderators. That's a great idea, April. Thank you. I'll get my son to help me this weekend get stuff set up. So initially we had the shutdowns here in Ohio, and then it was more kind of like the businesses kind of got creative and did the carryouts. Some of the restaurants just had their food trucks outside. So that helped out. Now there's a lot of help wanted ads. A lot of people have their signs out and they're having a hard time finding people. Okay. No, it's not let me do that either. I'll have to go back through. I'll figure this out to get the moderators though. Yeah, it's not letting me click on the, oh, maybe. Oh. Not sure. I'll go back through though. I'll sit down with my son and we'll get all this figured out. So anybody have any other plans for the day? Just enjoying the Friday, going into the weekend? There's a family reunion in Wisconsin. Oh, hi, Ramdas. How you doing? I'm not able to attend the family reunion in Wisconsin, so I'm going to do a live with my family there, try to see everybody. You can make moderators if you have another device and find your live via YouTube. Okay. I've got another phone. I've got an antiquated, outdated phone, and they sent me a new one. And I've got to call the number and get stuff switched over. And I think the new phone will be my other device. But I will sit down and try to get that done this weekend. Yeah, I see the benefit of moderators. I've been in a couple live chats where, unfortunately, the trolls, I don't want to be mean, but yeah, bullies, trolls have come in and it's been pretty bad. Yeah, I'm gonna be at Ursula's live. Now she comes on Eastern time. Is that about noon or 11? I can't figure overseas times very well yet. Yeah, David, he's a computer gamer. He's got like a $2,000 computer with all those gaming features. He's all about it. 11 Eastern. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be at Ursula's. Ursula's. I say Ursula. I'll be at Ursula's live. I enjoy going to her live. She's really sweet. Yeah, David Browning was live for a couple hours this morning. I came in towards the last half hour of it. I didn't realize he was live. He did an impromptu one, I think is what he said. That's kind of what I did today, impromptu. I hadn't scheduled it. But. So I've been trying to. Oh my goodness. I don't want to. I could have probably 100 tabs open and still not be able to catch all the videos. Oh, but there's a lot of activity in the YouTube community now. A lot of different challenges. People are doing different projects, and I've seen some amazing work. I'm really impressed with a lot of the amazing work I've seen. Yeah, Melissa, I've got laundry I got to fold. I got one load I got to throw in the dryer, but the rest of it, a lot of towels I got to fold. And then I'm going to work on my Asgard shawl. I'm going to try to get that done. And then, like I said, I got to, get those other two, the cardigan and the sweater, done. I'll have to do a video when I get those projects done. So, oh, I got the scarf done. This is the moss stitch scarf. The Granny D moss stitch challenge. Knits. I should probably eat the whole thing. Yeah, it's doubled. It's a long scarf. There we go. It took me a bit. It took me a bit to do it because I kept messing it up. I was overthinking it, but this will be a nice warm scarf this winter. Now I've got to make a hat and mittens with it too. Yeah, it's a very pretty shade of blue. That is the Premier Basics. Normally I like Premier Basics yarn. I got some right here. And it's very, very soft. But I ran into a skein that was really cut up. Oh my gosh. Normally I don't have problems with skeins. It's been years. But this one, just doing this scarf, I would be working and all of a sudden end a yarn. I'd have to go back in and dig the yarn out. And it was like 6 times. It was like cut up 6 times. The other skeins are fine. So it's very rare that I run into this, but I thought, well, I'm not going to throw it to the side. I'm just going to, push through it. I'm going to do that. A lot of talented people. I was watching Leanne with her channel, and she's the one that does ponchos, and then she decided to do poncho tutorials. Man, she's really skilled. I would really like to do a lot of ponchos, but I'm one of those like a kid in a candy store. I see these patterns, I want to do them, and then I get a whole list thing going, and either I can't crochet fast enough, or I don't know. I need to quit looking, but oh my goodness. Yeah, it's frustrating to get a skein that's all cut up and tore up like that, and it's but I was going to push through it so I didn't have to deal with that skein again. And then I've got a tie-dye Afghan I got to get started. I got to have that done by Christmas. It's a pattern. I got it off Etsy. So it's kind of looped like different colors. And I had all the red heart colors. So I thought, I'm going to do that. That looks pretty cool. And like I said, I got to figure out what to do with my ice yarn. This yarn is so soft. I don't know that it would have the structure I needed for a sweater. I don't know. But this is pretty. I got 12 of those. Oh, almost forgot. Whoops. And I've got 12 of these. Now this is really pretty with the pink. I think those are pinks and blues. This is the Ice Picasso. This is the Picasso yarn. It is so soft. Where's my other one? Okay, here it is. And then I got this one. So these are really pretty. I got 12 of each one. How many yards? Okay, it's 115 meters. What's the conversion on that? All right, Judy. Yeah, we'll be at Ursula's. We'll raid her. And what did I say? 115 meters. So that's about 125 yards, and I got 12 of them. So 125 and 12. Okay, now I'm doing some math. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So that's about 1,500 yards. Yeah, that's some shawl yardage. So I've got 3 colorways in that now. I got to do I got to do some research. So I think it's going to turn out when I make the decision, I'll go for it. And yeah, I got to get organized with these patterns. Oh, and I wanted to. I started moving all my stuff upstairs because my bedroom's upstairs, and then I have a small bedroom I use for my yarn. Oh my goodness, I've got so many boxes and no space. All right, Dee, you go ahead and record that book. I love it when you do that, and I try to get those posted on my Facebook. I'm behind on the one that you're on now, though. Okay, Dee, we'll see ya. If not, I'll see you at Ursula's, okay? So you're ciphering this morning. Yeah, I'm ciphering. First thing, math. Oh, no. Well, Dee, you always pick out really good books, so I like the audio because then I don't have to read everything on the screen. I can just sit there and I have a tab open usually for a pattern, or I'll have one in front of me, but I can pay attention to the pattern, just listen to you reading, and I really like that. Thank you for doing that. I think it's a great community service. Yeah, I don't know that I'll stay on here too much longer. I got kind of a squirrel bladder. Hint, hint. Oh, hi, TMC. I'm banned from buying any more yarn until projects are done. Okay. I hear you on that one. When I heard about the Scorched Earth Challenge, I'm like, what is this? And it's like, okay, you don't buy yarn and you just use up what you got. And I thought, oh, this is easy. And I ended up ordering yarn. So, no, it's not easy. Oh, my goodness. I seen the Picasso. And it's like, you know what? It's a heck of a deal. I got to get it. I got it from Yarn Nut, the Yarn Nut yarn store. So Gia's really good. And I thought I really, really wanted this. So I went ahead and did it. Yet when I was going to do the Asgard shawl, I started looking online. I thought, what am I doing? I just went upstairs and went shopping in my yarn room. And I came across the Mandela. I thought, that's it. That's what I want to use. So I got to do that more often, shop in my yarn room. I came across a box of little knits I had not opened yet, and 3 bags of the Hobie yarn I have not opened yet. So I'm not even sure what's in there at this point. I ordered them from last year, I ordered them last year, and then I went to Wisconsin to help care for my mom, and they got kind of pushed in the back, and I forgot all about them. So when I was yarn shopping, I came across them. I thought, well, I'll do some videos. Kind of my birthday month, so I'll just, okay. It'll be a surprise because I don't remember what I ordered. It's It's kind of like, a month or two after Christmas, you find that Christmas present people forgot where it was at. I'm thinking about opening them on Saturday, so I'll probably post the video Saturday night, Sunday morning. Yeah, little knits, and I always said Hobie, but I guess it's pronounced hobby. I love both those yarn companies. I I love ice yarn. I don't like the way it's packaged though. I've gotten some of those bags pretty tore up. So, but the yarn didn't get cut, so I was lucky that way. And one of them, the post office delivered, and he stood there, and he's like, "I'm going to wait and see, because if there's a damage claim, I'm going to give you the information." And the post office had to fix the packaging, but the yarn was spared. So, oh, I love to find forgotten yarn in my stash. And the other thing is, I've got I had ordered like Hirschner's, Mary Maxim, the mystery bags, and I got them, and I had another order with it. So I pulled the order out, and I glanced at the mystery bags, but I never really looked at them close. So I've got 3 huge boxes of mystery yarn. So that'll be interesting to go through and see what that is. Starting out with the crocheting, when I was young, we had Wintuck, Coates and Clark, then Red Heart. And so I'm used to the Red Heart yarns and the boy hooks. And in recent years, I started using other types of yarn. I what was I following? A Crystal Bag-A-Day pattern. She had the triangle shawl with, is it the Twister? I think it's from Hobium. Something twist. And that was a very thin yarn. And I remember I sat in front of the computer, and a couple times I just threw it down on the keyboard. I thought, oh, what have I done? What have I done? Because you're so used to working with thicker yarn, and then all of a sudden you're going to a like F or G hook, and it's thin yarn, and oh, but I did finish that one, and I sent that to my granddaughter. She really loved it. Oh, Melissa, that's a great idea. Yeah, I listen to the Granny D audios all the time. I am way behind on this new one that she's doing. Um, so I'll probably just sit one night and just start playing them through. Oh, TMC, making blankets for Ronald McDonald's house. That's awesome. That is awesome. I had done, it's kind of like a lapgan, but it was for an animal shelter. I made about a dozen of them, 2 different sizes, one for like cats, and then the other one for like really large dogs. They're always in need of those things. Melissa, you are right. I spent a couple years actually watching YouTube videos, and sometimes I would watch the live chats, and just I really wasn't too involved. I got involved more with the live chats, and then a lot of encouragement, a lot of advice from folks like Granny D, Crafty Granny Edna, Sweet Tea. They're very encouraging. I'm very nervous with my first video too, but my first video was the hair cutting with the wigs for kids. I kind of jumped into it both feet with a radical change. Once you get the first video, going through the process and doing that first video, and then you get it posted, there's this like, whew, relief. And it's exciting to do the videos. Yeah, being labeled a content creator, wow. Oh, okay. So TMC, you play guitar for them, and you're a guy that crochets. Awesome. Well, Melissa, I'll be looking for your video this weekend. And I still get, I've got a few videos out now, not a lot, but I got a couple out. And I still get nervous when trying to do my prep work before the video. Make sure, I got all the yarn, I got the tabs up and the information about the yarn and, oh. mm. Well, TMC, your channel is you singing. Oh, okay. We got to check that out. We definitely have to check you out. What kind of music do you sing? What kind of songs? Yeah, April, I'm very nervous about this live. This is my second time. My first one was a disaster because the computer wasn't working right and there was just a lot of static in it. And I think what makes me very, very nervous about lives is if I make a huge blunder, I cannot tape over or go back and just retape it. You get a one shot at being live, And the other thing is the dead air. Am I going to run out of things to talk about? Am I going to sit there and just people are staring at me in silence? I still get nervous about that. But April, I think you do a phenomenal job on your lives. I'm sorry I missed you last night, but I went to bed. I ended up going to bed early. But I think you do a phenomenal job on your lives. I really enjoy participating. Melissa, your husband is a PC gamer and makes music, DJ tables. Wow. My son is a gamer. I don't know a whole lot about it at this point, but I call upon him a lot. Many a time he's like, "Mom, step away from the mouse." Really, Mom, really? And I'm like, when I went to school, we didn't have computers. Old country music and blues. Ooh, TMC, I'm definitely going to check out your channel. I do like the old country music and I love the blues. Hey, Carrie. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Maribel. So, Carrie, how are you doing this morning? I'd mentioned earlier, for those that are coming in, I'm projected to death, of course. When am I not? But I finished the Granny D Moss Stitch scarf. Okay. And that's with the Premier Basics blue. And then I put a moss stitch edging around it too. And I am working on the Asgard shawl. I got the first 16 rows done. So now 11 through 16 are repeating. So I got through the hard part. I found that the first few rows are kind of hard for me, but I'm used the patterns I have are very detailed instruction. So I had to kind of stop, pull back. Oh, I got this. Um, I would end up frogging and then I would turn around and it's like, why am I doing? I know this stitch. So now with 11 through 16 being repetitive, it's a beautiful, beautiful shawl. I love working with it. And I think the biggest part I had was overthinking the pattern. So that's my fault. Hi, Whisper. Hi, Barb. How you doing? So I've been working on that. And then I had started a sweater. And this is why you don't have two tabs of patterns open at the same time. Crystal Begaday had two sweaters I was interested in. And one of them I crocheted, the 593, I think. I got to assemble it. And then I think 793. I'm not sure of these numbers. But I ended up using two hook sizes and working off both patterns. So I had to frog it. And that was with my coffee shop yarn. Shadow, I think it's called. Sundown. I'm sorry, Sundown. And I've got enough of that to definitely make a sweater or cardigan. So And then I was showing off some of my ice yarn, trying to figure out what to make with it. I got the Ice Picasso and Granny D's Moss Stitch Challenge. I offered up 6 skeins of ice yarn Picasso. And for those that don't know me, you know I can pack a box. So maybe a little something, something extra in there. uh, I can't just stick with doing what I'm, precise exactly what I'm supposed to do. I always kind of take it over the top. So, yeah, I got to get the ripples done. When I was in Wisconsin, my mom started me on the ripple Afghan for 2 of my nieces, and I got one of them done. And that is the Red Heart White and the Macaw. And I thought I had it down here, and I don't think I do. Maybe I do. I'm not sure where I have it. That turned out really good. And I have a second one to do. She had started both chains, so I'm just finishing what she started. And then I'm thinking these two. I got them. Their mystery is 12 skeins of each one, so it's 24 skeins. And this is the mystery yarn from Hirschner's that I just got. Yeah, I can pack a box. All right, TMC. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. So the ice yarn, yeah, it's about 125 yards. And I got 12 skeins of this. And 12 skeins of this. And 12 skeins of this. Now, some of this is going to be in that prize package from Granny D's Moss Stitch Challenge. And I know I said 6 skeins, but 6 skeins is like, let's see, 125 times 6. That's 750 yards. I'm not sure if that's enough to really. I mean, it's enough to do a project, but a smaller project. So maybe I should just give 12 skeins instead of 6. But we'll keep. So I'll be working this weekend on the unboxings for my little knits and my hobby yarn. I always want to say hobby. These are packages that I ordered last fall, but then I went out to take care of my mom. And they just got pushed back in my yarn storage room. And I came across them while I was shopping for yarn for the Asgard shawl. And it's like, I need to do those unboxings. Oh my. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, Carrie, don't lose me. Oh no. I love hobby yarn. Yeah, I've heard it pronounced Hobie. And hobby. I think I started pronouncing it Hobie because it looks very simple. Yeah, we'll see you in the YouTube streets, and I hope your daughter has a great educational experience. You can always hope. I'm sure she likes it. Well, thank you for stopping in, Melissa. Hobby? Okay. Hobby yarn. Okay. Hobie, hobby. I got to remember. Hobby yarn. Yep. I think I started saying Hobie because I was associating it with hobium. And that I get confused then. So, hobby. But I love the yarn from that company. So where do some of you order your yarn from? I prefer my favorite, and this is more because of family tradition, is Hirschner's. They're in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and I grew up in Camp Douglas, Wisconsin, on a farm. And so we would get the Hirschner's catalogs, we'd get the Mary Maxim catalogs, and that's how we got yarn. So I have a tendency to favor that because it's an old familiar growing. Yeah, Hobby does have great quality yarn. I've never had a problem with Hobby yarn, and yeah, the shipping's not bad. Ice yarn, I flinch on that shipping, so I was so glad that Gia from Yarn Nut Yarn Store um, is doing what she's doing. She's out of Wisconsin. I want to say New Berlin, but I don't think that's it. No, that's not it. I can't think of it. Oh, I haven't heard of Carol. Huh. I have not heard of Carol. Oh, where is this? Okay. Gia of Yarn Nut is Munster, Wisconsin. Oh, okay. I see, Barb. Now I've got some of that, but I haven't used it with the sheepy. I can never pronounce it. I'm sorry. Sheepy's yarn. That is beautiful yarn. And I think I got that on clearance. Okay, I'm writing that down, Barb. So I want to check that out. Okay. Don't worry about the name. It's a nightmare to pronounce. Yes, it is. But sometimes with that yarn that's really hard to pronounce, man, it's great yarn. So you make I try to make the effort, but yeah, I got mine on clearance, and I forgot what company I got that from. And I thought, well, I'll just try it. Oh, is it nice yarn? Wow, I was very impressed with that. And when I do my unboxings, I I try to do like a yarn review, but I'm not as well versed as Crystal on Bag a Day. And there are times that I'll watch her unboxing. I'm thinking, I got that yarn. And she'll give this wonderful review. And I'm sitting there thinking, she might give it like a 8, and I'm giving it like a 6. And then there's other times she'll just give a yarn review like this is like a 3, 4. And I'm thinking this is like an 8, 9. So, but on a lot of them, um, I am in agreement with her on a lot of them. So, when I do mine, it's like, I got to make it known, hey, it's your personal preference. But just to give you an idea what it looks like, see it up close and personal. Watching it on a web page is one thing, but getting it in your hands is another. And if there is a major problem with it, be upfront about it. Like I said, with the Premier Basics, I have usually had no problems with it. It's soft yarn. It's very workable yarn. It works up great. Then I hit one skein, and it was just cut up. I had 6 different sections that were cut up. So when I was working on my scarf, I was having to stop, go back in, find that piece, connect it, and then keep going. And I have not had a skein like that for years. Yeah, Barb, if I have any questions about it, I will definitely get a hold of you about that. So I don't have a whole lot of plans for today except for working on my Asgard shawl, drinking coffee. I'll be folding laundry later, maybe go outside and pull some weeds later. For those that came in, it's my birthday today. I'm 57. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? You just woke up? I am doing good. I am actually doing very good. I decided to go live and thought, well, I will have coffee with some of my birthday coffee with some of my YouTube buddies. So it's always good to have a cup of coffee first thing in the morning with friends. Thank you, Sandy. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I guess being 57 is good. I've never been 57 before, so I have nothing to compare it to. uh, yeah, so I can't believe it's already the first week of June. Oh my gosh, the year's almost half over with. Where is it gone? We're finally getting some really good weather now. Yesterday was about 60s. We had a lot of rain. And then this morning, some drizzle, dense fog. Then it's supposed to be up in the 80s today. So at least it's going to be partly cloudy to sunshiny. Nice to be able to just sit outside and just soak it up, right? Yeah, every day is a new adventure. If you wake up thinking, okay, it's a new adventure and things are going to be different. Or you can turn the littlest things into adventures. A lot of people are looking for the next big thing to happen. Sometimes it's the little things that make it the greatest adventures. I am in Northeast Ohio. I'm actually in Canton, Ohio. Canton's kind of a large city. We have the Football Hall of Fame. That's what it's basically most famous for. The McKinley Monument, that type of stuff. But the Football Hall of Fame, that covers a big area. I'm originally from Wisconsin, Juneau County, Wisconsin. I was born and raised there. Saturday, my family's having a reunion on the old on my dad's farm, so I'm going to do a live tomorrow with them. And if anybody wants to come in, just hey, meet some of my relatives. That'd be pretty cool too. Oh, whereabouts, Sandy? Where your parents born? I was born and raised in Camp Douglas. That is about 45 minutes south of La Crosse and 45 minutes north of Wisconsin Dells. So it's kind of in between along the interstate. We have a lot of bluffs in our area. And then Castle Rock Lake is about 20 minutes away. Tomorrow I'm 2 o'clock Eastern time. So it'll be 1 o'clock Wisconsin time. I figure by then most people would be gathered around for the eating time. So it gives me a chance to do live with them and to say hello to them. And so my son's going to help me set that up. Okay, actually, Sandy, I have been to Platteville and I have been to Coloma. I know where that's at. That's off of 21. I have been in Coloma and I have been in Platteville. Wow. And Platteville is like a small college town. It's very beautiful. Coloma is really small, but it's a beautiful little community. Yeah, Carrie, Washington State. What's the weather like in Washington State right now, Carrie? I heard Washington. Some parts of Washington State are very rainy. Do you get a lot of rain out there? Oh, Sandy, yeah. The fact that I can pronounce Platteville and Coloma. Okay. Yep, I have been to those towns there, Sandy. Beautiful communities. Well, Kira, I'm glad you got a beautiful day there. Furthest west I've been to, let's see, I've been to Minnesota. I got family that lives up by the Minneapolis area. And then I've been to Oklahoma at one point. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma was the place I was at. And then in the South, I've lived in Tennessee. I loved it when I lived in Tennessee. I lived in Paris, Tennessee. And then for a brief time, I lived at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I moved in with a cousin to help her out there. Let's see. Yeah, other than that, Ohio. It's the longest I've been out of Wisconsin is Ohio. I've been here about 10 years. Almost. Oh, no, not quite 10. Yeah, about 9 years. I've been here about 9 years. So the neighborhood, I know my neighbors in the neighborhood. It's a pretty nice neighborhood. You're in Kansas City, Missouri. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of in the middle. You're in the middle, Sandy. Oh, Sandy, why does a woman move anywhere? Usually because of a man, right? John's family lived out here, and that's why I'm out here. Yep. It took a while to get used to living in the city. It's pretty noisy. I can't say that I'm fully used to it, though. I really miss the country. I like the more rural area. I really miss the country. There you go, Sandy. It's amazing, right? Yeah, people ask me, what brought you to Ohio? And I always say, a man. And a lot of people laugh and then they put their heads down because I know they're guilty of it too. Yep. The things we do, right? Yeah, I do. I miss the country. I grew up on a farm, and I went last year when I was back there. I sat out on the small deck, and I could look up at the bluffs and see the trees, leaves changing color. It was just so beautiful. And then I'd look out over the field, and there'd be the turkeys and the pheasants, and we had deer come right up to the edge of the field, which was on the other side of the clothesline. I miss that. Yeah, I love the country too, Sandy. I really do. And it's nice to be able to hang clothes out on the line. I miss that. I get those air fresh sheets and quilts, and once you lay down, you cover up with that, you're out in no time. Oh, Sandy, that's great. 28 years. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I've been here about 9 years. Yeah, April, I agree. I do miss the country, and there's nothing like it. So, I was gonna. Noni May emailed me the other day. Sorry about the close up. For those that don't know, Noni May does amigurumi, and she had been crocheting some birds, and she asked me what one I wanted, and I told her the blue-footed booby bird. Now, that has always been my favorite because you can say booby bird without getting in trouble. Booby, booby, booby. So she made one. This is Bobby, my blue-footed booby bird. And this was done by Noni May. So meet Bobby. I keep him close by. She did an amazing job on that, and I thank Noni May for that. Uh, Sandy, you're absolutely right. You take a bath, you get your hair washed, and those line dried sheets on the bed. Oh, relaxing. And yeah, Carrie, to be that close to the deer is just it's just an awesome, especially when they got the fawns with them, or they got those pretty good sized racks too. So, but they're cute. I like to watch the deer. Yeah, she did a great job with Bobby, the blue-footed booby bird. I've been bragging about Bobby for a while. So, yeah, she got the eyes in and everything, and it's like he's got a personality. It's just amazing. And his blue feet. So, and he's a pretty good size. He's a pretty good sized bird. Very, very happy with him. So I keep him close by. I'm She said she struggled with that one. She had to Google a lot to find out, well, what the heck is a blue-footed booby bird? She thought I was playing a prank on her, like snipe hunting or something. I was like, no, it's a real bird. Uh-oh, Carrie. Yeah, my cat Karma kind of looked at it and was doing the head tilt like, what? Grandma, what have you done now? Yeah, my Karma's a reprobate. He's a very demanding little cat. Well, he's not so little. Yep, blue-footed boobies are big birds. But she took up the Gauntlet of Challenge and she did her research, and by golly, she did it. So she was going to show her progress on it. I said, not on the lives, not while I'm here. Wait, let me check out, because I wanted to be surprised, and I was very, very pleasantly surprised. Very happy with him. So he's like, kind of the star of my collection at this point. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have a big pile of yarn that's going to fall down. Hey. Hirschner's had some kits. Oh, really? One of your dogs is Karma? Oh, yeah, we named our cat Karma. Hirschner's had a sale on some of their kits. Okay. And I got this luminous throw crochet. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? And the colorway is rhubarb. I was thinking about doing a giveaway. So maybe I might do a giveaway video next week. It's my birthday month, so I can do a giveaway anytime. I thought that would be a nice prize for somebody. What do you guys think? I thought so too. I thought someone might really, really like that. So I'll try to get that posted probably by Monday. I could start the week with that. I think that'd be an awesome way to start the week. I've got 200 subscribers now, and for a long time I had been between 195 and 202, and YouTube kept, subtracting, so I'd stay under the 200. Now for a week I've been over 200, so I think I'll do the 200 birthday month giveaway, right? Hey, Barb, it's also your birthday month. Yeah. Carrie. I probably may end up doing that, yeah. Gotta enter, though, gotta enter. So I thought it would be great. And like I said, then I donated the Picasso ice yarn for Granny D's challenge. Don't tell Granny D, but I think instead of 6, I'm going to mail somebody 12. And I'm going to do it the same color. I am one of those, when I buy yarn, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it at that moment. And so either I have in mind like a sweater cardigan or an Afghan or a shawl. So either I buy 1,200 yards or I buy 2,000 yards. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. But this way, if I do a project and I have 1 or 2 skeins left over, that's how I ended up building up my stash. Thank you, April, for the 200. Congrats. So, Barb, is your birthday the 10th, 9th, 10th, 11th? Is that? I think you told me and I can't remember now. I'm looking. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, Barb, what day is it on? Oh, the 11th, 10th. Okay. The 11th. That's right. Yeah, mine's the 4th. My brother's is the 8th. And Barb's is the 11th. My mom's is the 19th. I remember now. So while I got people here, I can't decide what color for Granny's D's Moss Stitch Challenge. What color? You're doing the birthday bash live early Friday morning for you guys, giving away lots of yarny goodness. Ooh. Okay. Here are the 3 colors. I got the pink, I got the purple and green, and then I got the blue and green. Which one do you think I should give away in Granny's Moss Stitch Challenge? The purple, the pink, or the blue? I know I pledged 6 of them, but to really do a big project, oh, Whisper Worldwide. Ooh. Well, I'm going to be there to wish you happy birthday anyway, but keep the purple. Oh, okay. So I got one to keep the purple. The other one, Maribel loves the purple. Okay, I'll keep the purple one. So it's between these 2 then. Give away the pink. Okay, I'm going to keep the purple. So I could give away the pink. Yeah, like I said, I pledged 6, but I'm going to go ahead and put 12 in the box. Don't tell Granny D. And the other thing is I've got the yarn cutter pendant. I'm going to put that in because, man, I'll tell you what, somebody told me about this and I got one. Oh, this is awesome. This is convenient. So I'm going to put that in there too. I don't know. I'll look around and see if I have anything else. Yeah, the pink has like a faint purple in it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll give away the pink with the purple in it. And then I'll keep the blue. And I was in a live and we were discussing ice yarns, and they have cotton. And I haven't tried any of those. With this ice yarn, I got it from yarnnut.com. Gia from yarnnut, yarnstore.com. I don't know. Okay. Thank you, David. And that was my son, David. pizza for breakfast. Oh, I remember those days when I could do that kind of stuff. Oh. All right, Maribel, you have a good day. Actually, I'm going to head out too. I've been on here for a while, and well, my bladder kind of hijacked some of my quality time. Hey, you found me? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking about heading out too, because I'm sure other people are going to be uh, doing their lives here pretty soon, and everybody's got stuff to do. I'm thinking about heading out too, because I'm sure other people are going to be uh, doing their lives here pretty soon, and everybody's got stuff to do. Bathroom breaks, coffee breaks. Don't forget to, hey, some Folgers in your cup. Um, but I'm hoping that everybody enjoys their day and enjoys their weekend. I don't know. I'll just be in and out, jumping around, wreaking havoc on the YouTube streets. Okay. Hey, it's my birthday. Woo, 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 party. Party on YouTube streets. Yes, there we go. So everyone take care and enjoy your brewed beans, yarny hopes, and project dreams, okay? Everybody have a great day, and thank you for attending my live. I really appreciate that, guys. I didn't have it scheduled or anything, and you took time out of your day to pop in and be with me, and, that's totally awesome, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, all right? So everybody, bye, and you have a great day, okay? All right, bye-bye.